Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' was cracking its D. About to react to this vid. It's titled Cenat's Squad Just Got Exposed. So apparently xQc has exposed them, is what I'm gathering by looking at related videos on the side. I feel like xQc keep trying to have beef with Kai. Like every now and then it's something going on and it's xQc kind of initiating it. But let's see what's happening first before I give an opinion. Let's watch.
Over the past few days, popular streamers Cenat and xQc have been going back and forth on stream, as xQc would make some pretty insane accusations against some of Kai's friends. These friends being Reggie and Rakai, who just a few days prior, Cenat basically co-signed by buying them a house, appearing on their streams, and also heavily promoting them. Now, xQc would actually recognize some discrepancies with the uprise of these new streamers. More specifically, how they went from only averaging 1,000 viewers all the way up to over 60,000 within a matter of one day of streaming. First off, talking about Reggie, who looks a lot more suspicious.
Well, is that because he started promoting them heavily? Maybe?
Yesterday, I didn't even know about this guy. I think it's the GOAT. This guy might be the GOAT. Like, he's just doing it better. 1K?
Why are you stream view watching? I hate when people do this. It's like, worry about yourself and your own business. Why you worried about what other people got going on and what their views are and how much money they making? Like, what they got to do with you?
Next day, 800. Next day, 8K. Next day, 60K. That's the GOAT. Then they have 20, 30, 20.
And then after this, also talking about Rakai.
On the Gandhi, the GOAT. Some of these numbers, brother, like we're talking like 20% check activity. 20%. That's like diabolical, brother. That is fucking undefendable. 20%?
Now, chatters on Twitch are actually defined in a different way than most people think. To be a chatter, you don't have to actually be talking in the Twitch chat. All you have to do is have a verified account on the platform. Therefore, if what xQc is saying is right, and all these streamers have 20% chat engagements, that would mean that only 20% of the people watching Rakai and Reggie's streams are actual verified accounts, which means the rest of them could be bots. On top of that, with over 100,000 live viewers, Rakai only had 4,000 subs, which if anything just makes the view botting accusations even more suspicious and more likely to be true.
I used to not talk about subs at all, and I peaked at like 100K subs, whatever, and I was averaging like 60K viewers. Some of these guys, they make their entire stream about sub count at 50K viewers, and they have like 5K subs. Like, what? Bro, like, please, brother. Like, please, brother. That makes sense a little bit at least.
If anything, this here is the most convincing evidence of these streamers view-botting, as you have other people like Queso and Jinxie who literally have 70K plus subscribers, yet they're averaging way less viewers than Rakai and Reggie. Getting 100,000 viewers on your stream and only having 4K subs is diabolical.
Okay, very possible that they are doing what he's accusing them of. I've even come across people where, I've talked about this before, I don't point out anybody specifically because I don't really care. It's not my business. It has nothing to do with me. But I've talked about this before. Like, I'll look at people's comments. Their view count doesn't match their comments. Like, sometimes they'll have, like, high numbers of views, like 100,000, 200,000 views, but they'll have, like, a couple hundred comments. Those numbers don't add up. Those are not genuine views. You know, so I'll see specific people, you know, with these numbers, and I'll, you know, obviously compare them to my own and be like, okay, yeah, they're definitely buying views, but I'm not about to call them out because, again, who cares? It's just interesting, and I'll be like, damn, that's wild. I didn't know this was allowed. I mean, technically, it's not. I feel like if you get caught doing this, a lot of platforms will ban you. But you know, people want to appear that they're popping. They're more popping than they actually are. I guess they want to attract brand deals and whatnot. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish because obviously you don't get paid for fake views. Like, you know, YouTube knows the authentic views from the fake ones. So, yeah, it's all for, you know, views. It's all for looks. But I'm not about to call nobody out and tell y'all who's doing it because ultimately that ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't really care. So there's that. So that's why I'm confused why he's even calling them out. If you notice it, then okay, cool, notice it. But to call them out so publicly is kind of wild. Especially when he's supposed to be cool with Kai.
Like, that should never happen ever. Like, Cenat's averaging the same viewers and he has 100,000 subscribers. However, he would still defend Rakai and Reggie, saying that they would never view-bot and criticizing xQc talking negatively about them.
I'm gonna be honest. This is no bias. This is no nothing of aggression. This is no nothing of like
But what he's saying though, those numbers don't make sense. Like how he just broke that down.
Activity, it looked like you dicking, man. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny or mean. I'm gonna go ahead and say it looked like you dicking in just a little bit. And I'm kind of tired of like going the whole road because I feel like the more I hold shit back, it's not the first time. This is how
It's
it
not
looked,
the first
Felix. This is me talking to Felix. This is me not really being on some shit. It looked like you dicking because it's like, it's a pattern. It's like everything, something is going good on this side, like you say not to say. And then when you say it and I say something, it's you was joking. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of confused. It's like when a nigga say some shit, it's, oh, I'm joking. You feel me? Now it's not even directly me. He didn't say my name, but he talking about my mans and shit that.
But it's still
These my
connected to you.
niggas.
So even though Kai was defending his friends here, he didn't really say anything to disprove what xQc was saying, which if anything just made more people think that Rakai and Reggie were viewbotting, especially considering that the things xQc were saying made a lot of sense. However, despite Kai Cenat calling him out, xQc would still double down on everything he was saying, and once again address everything on stream.
You haven't seen the build up to where they at right now. What is the story behind the 4 days in a row under 40% chat rates? Listen, forget about what I said. Forget about anything that I know or don't know. Explain what type of story or what endeavor gets you to sub 40, sub 30% validation rate in chat. Explain. I don't know. 4 days, 5 days in a row? Why you didn't attack me? Attack my story.
This actually does make quite a lot of sense, as directly after they began averaging these crazy numbers, their chat validation just went so far down. Like whenever they each averaged a few thousand viewers, maybe even only 1,000, they had really good chat validation. However, nowadays, with it dropping to under 40%, sometimes even 20, it just makes it less and less believable that they're not viewbotting. In the previous video that I made about Rakai, I touched on the viewbotting situation just a little bit as it was just starting, and I actually believe that Rakai didn't viewbot. However, now with xQc saying all of these things, and me doing my own bit of research, I can see where a lot of these people are coming from, as there is quite a lot of evidence against them. So after being harassed by so many people in chat, xQc once again decided to explain his evidence and also defend himself.
Yo, I get bored. I'm in the lab, okay, and I run the fucking I run the stats, okay. It's just I don't want to be like mad at like pointing out something that's, but when you have a 20% chatter rate, 30% chat rate, bro, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what you're saying. It's that shit is off the rail. Like I'm just confused. Like what? It's not just guys. You could be getting views because guys, TikTok went hardcore. This went by whatever. Okay, yeah, cool. But why is the chatter rate so bad though?
This is true because even though a lot of viewers do come from TikTok, most of them do have verified accounts, so using that as an excuse really doesn't make much sense. But then xQc would then describe what it means to be a chatter, kind of verifying what I was describing earlier.
Everybody is technically a chatter. If you have an account, you're on PC or mobile, you are a chatter. It's how it works. It's coming to explain it. But when you do chatter stats, a chatter is something that has an account that's an active viewer. Most people are chatters. You know, you're not chatting in chat. I sound like I'm a hater. I look like I'm obsessed envy. I'm weird, and nobody wants to be my friend anymore.
So this does once again prove that if Rakai and Reggie did have 20% active chatters in their streams, they were most likely botting at least 60 to 70,000 viewers, which is just absolutely insane to think about. You also have to consider that they literally have to pay for bots. At least we assume they have to pay for bots, and that would probably cost a lot of money to get that many bots on your stream. But still, I want to say again that nothing is confirmed here. This is all just speculation. However, it's speculation with a lot of proof. And it's crazy that xQc would just continue to double down on what he was saying. No matter if people agree with him or not, he really doesn't care. So here's one more clip from Stable Ronaldo's stream where he literally says that he doesn't care and he's just gonna say what he thinks about the situation.
Wait, I saw you talking about something. What did I
Viewbotters?
say? Yeah, what was up with that?
They're all viewbotters. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck saying anybody these days. I'm not like anything that I play is racket where like I need those like collabs. I don't give a fuck. They're all viewbotters. So I don't care to say it.
Are we ready?
Like from a 1 candy to 20 candy overnight. Like bro, I mean I've been here before. Like I'm not stupid. Like it's just fucking bought up the wazoo. And I would be open to the conversation. So like it's their agency doing it. It's like these new guys. Like they come from Hollywood. They don't know. So like
What
they're
do you
kind of like.
think about me though? Like I've been doing this for 5 years. You think I just, when I was just like, oh, I'm over it now, I'm just ready?
You've been doing this for a year, buddy. Let's be honest.
But anyways guys, that's basically all we have.
I mean, him breaking it down this way, I do feel like it's probably likely that they are using bots because the numbers don't make sense. And I have experience with, observing things like this with YouTube. So I get what he's saying. But the issue is that why are you calling this out? It's one thing to notice it and you might even gossip with your homies about it. Like, man, they using bots. But why are you publicly trying to expose this? Like, that's not what your channel is even about. If it was like a random channel that exposes, people like this or discusses things like this, that's one thing. But, he's a really big streamer and he has collabed with Kai and whatnot in the past, and it just seems odd that he's now choosing to expose them in particular. Like, does he expose other people? So it just seems a bit off brand, and it just does seem a bit odd considering that, these are your peers and you're kind of causing drama for what? But I mean, it sounds like what he's saying is valid. Not gonna hold you. And I like Kai and his whole little crew, but I mean, it is what it is. It looks very suspicious. And obviously, nobody should be buying bots for stream counts and views and whatnot, because it does look away when you have the smaller streamers who are grinding and having authentic viewers. Their viewers look so low in comparison to their bought viewers, but ultimately they're not getting paid for it. They're paying money to look like they're popping, which I feel like is a waste of money, honestly. But yeah, it is a sketchy situation. I can't lie. I was trying to be on Kai's side in the beginning, like, why xQc starting shit? But it's like, what he's saying does seem valid. Not gonna hold you. But I don't think it's necessary to call people out. Once again, I'm not about to call no fucking YouTuber out. Like, for what? Like, I'm just gonna focus on what the fuck I'm doing, my own shit, and not worry about what other people doing. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it anyway. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.